Did Dennis just disappear?
You did it.
Yes, I did it.
So pretty.
It needs some tweaking, but it's close enough.
I could take off my mask then.
Yeah, sure.
Let me do that. Let me go into here and do that.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna start the stream with sexy ramen steam.
Nice. And I'll keep working on the overlay. I'll put our names and stuff like that, and yeah.
Oh, that'd be really cool. The name.
You guys like
Yeah.
that?
That looks pretty good.
And so what I want to do too is like, where is? I want to be able to, if you're not here, put your character's picture in place of your little screenshot. So I'll figure that out too. Yep.
Just for that reason.
I love that we move around every week.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had to label the cameras because it really depends on the order in which we join Discord, believe it or not. Because so I've got Discord displayed and I'm doing a video capture off of like if you guys pull up Discord, it shows like 6 of you, right? Like us all kind of tiled together. So I'm capturing each section of that Discord screen.
That works.
Yeah, because like, see if I mess with the camera. Well, let's see today. Where's Dennis? Dennis is bottom. So he's bottom right for me. So if I do something like,
I see.
yeah,
You see.
yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. Because Mullins is to his left on my Discord. And now you're all frozen, so why is that?
Hooray.
And of course, we had to ask questions right as he starts streaming.
That's the old one, dude. I sent a other one to you.
Yeah, the one with 7? Wait,
No,
you sent me a new one?
Because
Which one?
I had the red and white lines removed, and the green lines going from a gradient.
When did you send it to me?
Let me take a peek here.
It's all good.
Because that's easy. If it's similar, if it's like a similar layout, I can just.
It's everything similar because it's got even a different background. It's got the goblin background too. So let me.
Oh, is it the one overlays? Hello, sir. I got them where I wanted them.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, I can fix this.
No, wait, that is the wrong one. Hold on. I did send you the wrong one. That sucks.
Oh, see,
Yeah, I did send.
it's not my fault.
It isn't. All right, here we go.
Josh Cabarrus.
Ooh.
Never mind, I'm streaming. Shoot,
Yeah, we're good.
I forgot. No personal info.
I know why. There we go. I hit the final. Dramatic.
Yeah, we are still frozen, I think, on the stream.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a quick intermission here so nobody can see what I'm doing in case something pops up.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get my dice out just in case we roll for realsies.
That'll be next week.
Oh, okay. All right. But I did throw. I know Dave at least saw my new case.
That looks good.
It will be next week. We will be rolling our own dice.
Ooh.
Twill be nice. Twill.
So it gives Caleb some time because Caleb is without dice.
Caleb, all you gotta do is ask, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, shouldn't I want to go buy my own dice though? Like be an autonomous adult.
So you could start here, and
That's
then next
fair.
week, yeah, start.
You know, Scott, here's this crazy idea that I have. I could literally just run over to your house really fast,
You could run over to my house.
grab
real fast.
some dice, and run all the way back in like maybe 10 minutes.
Oh, so it's got like the cool background-ish thing to it. Is that it?
Yep.
All right, cool.
And you notice the red and white circles.
I'm really
around the
tempted to
upper
do
left-hand
that.
Corner, and it goes from a green to a black gradient.
Green, blue, red, purple, yellow. I'm not giving you my metal dice. Sorry.
Hold on.
I'm gonna go a little bit off script and go with the yellow.
Yellow. I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to grab this.
I'm literally gonna run to your house right now, though. I'm serious. Like, I'm literally
should.
gonna do this right now. Okay.
Josh is fixing things. People watching our Twitch are like, "What are these bozos doing anyway?" So
Yeah, I mean, this will be a great time to do it. So, I'm gonna give it the old internet BRB, everybody.
BRB.
Don't turn off your camera. Leave it.
Yeah, please leave your camera on, otherwise the overlay will get screwed up.
I think he's already gone.
That's okay. It's still okay.
Yep.
Still okay.
My camera on.
Oh, dude, that is fantastic. So you named them the same. So I just replaced the files in the folder and OBS automatically updated, so I don't have to do jack. We're ready to go.
Now that one's better. I knew it looked a little off for me. So
Yeah, can you guys see it now?
yeah. We just got to get to the point as you tweak this throughout the day.
Yeah. It's lined up perfectly. Yeah. Well, what I need to do is I need to modify the PNG because the space in the cutouts is not cut out. It's just black.
Yeah.
So I have to modify the image and just cut that part out. So when I flatten it, I can just put like our cameras behind the image so I can kind of make us bigger. And then the overlay will just crop everything automatically.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to work with you with. 'Cause
Yeah.
For my single one too.
Yeah, let me know if you need help setting anything up.
Yep, will do.
Okay, we'll be back in just a minute. Dice delivered. Done.
So you guys, your backyard's touch or something, or?
Almost.
Just the tips touch, just the...
Just.
Yes. He's just down the street. He literally is not very far from me. And even when I move, he won't be that far from me. It won't be as easy. He'll have to get in his car though.
Just so you guys know, I am putting the metal dice away.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, it's a good thing for you guys.
Okay, good.
My metal
I'm okay
dice
with that.
kick your asses.
My metal dice suck. My plastic dice hurt people.
Yeah, my metal dice, it's 16, 17, 18, 19, and critical consistently. Every once in a while it'll roll a 3 or 4. Most of the time it's 16 or higher.
So
My metal dice are usually legit.
What's that?
why do you want to go with dice next week?
It just adds to it a little bit. It allows you guys not relying on a random number generator by a computer. So
Yeah.
But also, if I start sensing that dice fudging is going on, we will go back to the random.
There will be no dice fudging.
Yep.
He'll take that option away.
Yep.
I like
And
it.
I've watched a lot of streams this last week. Actually, when I was sick, because I was so sick I couldn't sit up. The minute I sat up, the room would spin. I'd get dizzy and I'd just get nauseated. So I was literally laying down on the couch with my controller bouncing through Twitch streams, watching different Twitch streams all day, and seeing what people were doing. And a lot of people were rolling dice. So, and where the Roll20 section is on our template, on our overlay, they were putting in the stream chat inside there and different things like that. So,
Okay, so I just rolled all 7 of my dice. I rolled a 20. I rolled an 8 on the 8, a 6 on the 6, a 1 on the 12, a 4 on the 10, an 8 on the 100, but then a 4 on the 4. I'm like,
So just stay away from two-handed battle axes, and you're good.
yeah. It's like that was a heck of a roll.
I don't know if you're gonna have a problem staying away from battle axes.
I have no problem with that. I'm good. All right. Sorry. We should probably say, hey, this is what happened last time.
yep. So,
Ah,
welcome everybody.
to all our 4 viewers, please log in to the stream. Bump us up.
Yep. Thank you so much, all you wonderful, amazing viewers.
Yes.
Given the breakdown to what happened last, I apologize for not having a session last week. It was I was ill, and so we have the adventures that started at the inn. They played some poker. They listened to some people, and they ended up coming down to the Traders Guild, sell their items. It wasn't a very productive day for them, but there was a lot done in regards to things to help them. They literally arrived at the inn at dusk, played their games, drank a little bit, ate some food, got paid, went and slept. Some of them bathed because they stank, and then we all ended up waking up. So we are near noon and the next day. So we are at day 2 in Florea. And we are at the Traders Guild. Nenny had just finished selling a lot of their items, and everybody had just finished selling their items to the Traders Guild. What do you do?
Well, I think we wanted to go ahead to.
Well, before we leave, the Traders Guild had some sort of quest that we were supposed to do, right?
Yeah, I think I wrote that down. Hold on.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't write down this.
I think I have it in my notes.
So we know Mr. Reddick talked about a green dragon need to be removed.
So Lapel owns the Riverwalk Inn. Mark Traders Guild looking for escort to mine. Mr. Reddick has asked for a green dragon to be disposed of. Lord Barish's daughter is missing. That's the big one, I think.
That was the one we wanted
Yeah,
to do.
and Professor Wilk is selling magic items out of the Sages Guild. They recently flooded the Florea sewers to clean them out. Flooding the sewers brings in treasures from the bottom of the Florea River. Treasures and critters. You can probably buy a map of the sewer system in the Cartographers Guild. And I remember something about wererats and us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were in the sewers, part of the sewers problem.
Yeah.
You all spoke and went and spoke to a lord about his daughter.
That's right. We searched the room and saw claw marks, right?
Yep.
Yep. And we were gonna go to the cartographer. That was one of the things we needed to do.
Yep.
So, but was there nothing else other than selling here? I swear that there was something going on with
I thought
these
this-
guys that we were supposed to.
Yeah, the thing
they
that was
need
going on was to tell them
need a
Honest
caravan.
John sent us.
No. They need a caravan, so we need to find out when they're leaving because they were gonna hire people as a caravan to move some stuff.
Right. So we want to inquire. Well, we're just to make 100% sure where we are. What location is this?
This is the
Traders Guild.
Yep. So Nenny, because he's made such an impression on this gentleman that he's chatting with, is gonna reference Honest Jim again. So, Honest, as I was talking to some people, I can't remember if it was Honest Jim or not. He mentioned that you guys might be looking to hire some people to protect a caravan. Is that right?
Oh, that'd be Gret. Gret is he's looking for some people to help him go to the East Mine. He is usually over by the stables. He's trying to get a donkey and he's being stingy.
Oh, he's stingy, huh?
Good old
He's tight with his money.
Good old regret. So, is anything we should know about good old Gret as we go over there?
He's just a laborer. He's looking for people to escort him over to the East Mines. That's about it.
Okay.
Is he a miner as well, or just like a field worker?
I just know him as a laborer. He's works with the laborers guilds. They sent him over here.
Okay. Okay. Well, do we want to go talk to this Gret fellow?
Yeah, let's go just find out some information.
Alrighty, so I assume the stables are this way.
Yeah, right over here. What it looks like. One of
Oh,
these-
there's a cart down here. Is Gret down here? Or...
Double check. Hold on.
Yeah, it looks like up there's just horses and
20.
yeah.
Actually, that is Gret down there.
Cool. Which one is he? I assume our trusty paladin wants to go engage in some diplomacy.
That one in blue is Gret.
This that's a yellow, or is it the blue ring? It's okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that guy right there.
Cool.
I'm gonna follow Caius over there, and try and walk as smoothly as Caius does. That's what Nettie's following behind him and just trying to walk like Caius.
Which, to be fair, those are large shoes and big steps to try to follow.
Emphasis on the large shoes. Nice.
You said it, not me, but it's true.
Oh boy.
I seem to be feeling him just fine.
So you hear a guy talking to. You hear the trader go, "What are you trying to do? Break me? Make me broke?" And the other guy goes, I just need to get people hired. I can't afford a lot for the donkey. I need to hire people." And that's, as you guys walk up to him, that's the last thing you hear. And they both kind of stop and look.
I give Caius a smack on the butt and say, "Go get him."
As Calipigia says my buttocks are, they still thank you for your warm embrace.
Ew.
So, Dan, are we talking this guy right here in the blue circle?
Yep.
The yellow circle is Gret.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I see.
The one with the like green belly.
Yep. He's a heavier set man. He's kind of hunched over, right? His hair is black and it's shoulder length. He's got a nice, it's a nice green tunic, turquoise type tunic. He's got riding boots on. He's got his breeches there. He does have a pelt that drapes over a pelt of a fox. It looks like that drapes over one shoulder, and he just kind of he turns to you and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Oh, it sounds like you need help. And by help, I mean the kind of help that we can offer.
What if
He's
you
right.
I'm
So-
looking to hire people to escort me to the mines.
What are your terms?
Well, it's. Oh, sorry. It's about a 2-hour escort. It's not a lot of work. I just need to ensure that I'm not accosted by brigands and others. So,
Do you go to these mines often, and are you accosted often?
well, I'm going by myself with the full load this time. So,
Full load of what?
That's a great
supplies,
question, Gilrick.
just a full load of supplies for the mine.
Oh, so pickaxes,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Okay.
So
I walk up to him and I try and look tough. So,
Is
where are
that
you
deception or performance?
little column A, little column B.
So what do you do?
I said I go up to him and I try and look tough and say, "So, where are you going?" Huh? Huh?
He looks at
Nenny, yeah, Dennis, completely oblivious to the ruse. Caius goes, Nenny, it's obvious the man needs guarded to the mines.
and he just kind of looks at the little guy, just kind of snorts a little bit. For the trip, we leave in 9 days. I'll pay you 10 gold each for 2 hours there and 2 hours back.
9 days and we meet where? Here?
Here.
Do you provide horses and supplies for the day?
Supplies, but not horses. You can ride in my cart, my wagon with me, and walk alongside. Or if you have your own steeds, you can ride those.
It's a 2-hour trip walking, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's quick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a quick one.
It's
We'll
slow
agree
with
to
the
your-
wagon. That's why you guys can.
Mm-hmm.
I think we would agree to your terms, and it's in 9 days.
Yep. It'll be 9 days out. We'll head out there and come back. That's it.
Nenny, before we leave, says, "Is 9 days or is 10 gold the best you can do?"
Yes, it's all I was given.
Given by who? Are you not the employer?
Oh, I'm here for the Laborers Guild.
Yeah, no, they mentioned that before.
People come to the guild, hire us, and we subcontract at times when we have the need. So this is a need. I was given a budget, and that's my budget that they gave me for.
All right, you drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain, and I pat him on his belly. We'll take it.
Good to know, little one. Thank you. So, and he turns and he's like, "So are you guys?" And he extends his hand to you, Caius. 9 days?
When do we depart?
Yeah, I pull off my
9 days, yeah.
gloves so that he can engage the fine luxury that is shaking my hand and grip his hand and say it's a deal.
And he shakes and he's like, "Good. See you in 9 days." And he turns back to the horse trader and says, "All right, that bunk." And they start squabbling again. So you have a job that you start in 9 days from now. What do you do?
Gentlemen, we need to find out more about these wererats.
Yes.
Specifically, how we defeat these wererats, mostly so that we can rescue us a fine maiden and get what I assume will be a very luxurious compensation. We should do that.
Well, we talked about going to the Sages Guild. Do we want to head that direction?
Theron, that's a
Mhm.
fantastic idea. I don't know a single thing about wererats. I don't even know what they look like, what their habits are, how we would fight them. It sounds like the city has been, well, if I dare say, inept.
Dennis, do you mind going to the map so we can see where we're going?
I was actually in the process of getting there.
Boom. Why do I even say anything? You got this.
He's all over it. He's all over it.
Nice. Okay, so Sages Guild is here. Where are we now?
You guys are over.
We're at the
Traders Guild? So we're over here.
Oh, basically the opposite side of town. Was there anything else on the way over there that we needed to stop in at, though?
Looks like...
There was the cartographers were...
Oh, yeah, the Cartographers Guild is a little bit south. So we want to head there first and then head south of the Sages Guild, I mean.
I see.
I like that idea.
Yeah, so let's head to the Cartographers and then up to the Sages. What was at the Academy?
There was something we needed to do at the Academy, and then it was basically if we went here for the City Guild, we could find just soldiers who could I think the soldiers were going to help us get into the sewers, or maybe I can't remember exactly.
It was the watchtowers. There was an entrance at each one of the 4 watchtowers. Yeah.
But what was going on in the academy? I forgot to write that down.
At the Florea Academy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get that.
Nenny is just going to start walking towards the river.
Let's go to the Sages Guild, or excuse me, the Cartographers Guild first, in case there is a map they have to make. Then we can get it ordered and then go do other stuff while they're making the map.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's a good plan. Let's go there first.
Cool.
How long does it take us to get over there?
Let me take a peek. Guys, roll a perception.
Perception.
Yeah, Dennis, are we being followed?
No.
Because we're talking some shit.
I don't notice Jack. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, are we going public or private? Public? Okay.
Public.
Yeah, public's fine.
Oh, 20. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Then
that's,
he's just-
The paladin.
Nenny's just singing, "Who's gonna be the first one there? I think it'll be Caius.
And I'm playing along on my lute.
The first one there. I don't think it'll be Simbeer."
So,
Fair.
Baron, Caius, and Simbir, you hear a couple, the 2 guys that as they walk by you, talking about finding a body at Moonstar Lake. And one guy's like, "Yeah, they found another body at Moonstar Lake," and the guy's like, "Yeah, I know. Did you hear what happened? Just like the others." And he goes, "You mean they were beat to death?" Yeah. And that's what you hear as they walk.
This town has all sorts of problems.
Boys, we need to clean these sewers out and find the lady. Which will be mine.
I thought she was pretty plain.
For now.
She has all the assets I'm looking for.
We're talking about bank
All right.
in that case, right?
Large tracts of land.
Huge. Huge? Large? Huge.
Is it huge or large? I don't. Doesn't matter. The show's brilliant.
The show is brilliant.
Yes, it is.
She's
Nenny's
beautiful,
still
she's
like
rich, she's got
still heading
huge
just towards. He was just
tracts of
heading towards the
land.
river. He's assuming everyone's with him.
So you're heading down the dirt road into the main road, and you're just. It takes you guys. Are you guys doing anything, or you're heading to the which guild?
Cartographers first, yeah.
First, yeah.
All right, let me bounce around here for a second. Traders. Rack, Mini. Baron, Simbir.
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna have to turn some lights on here. Give me a second.
All good. Along the way, Nenny is going to talk to Godrak.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So Godrak.
I have my what do I have out? If you're singing, I've got my lyre out.
Okay. Yeah. So Godrak, you play a mean tune there. Play a mean tune. You fight really well. I'm still trying to figure out why the heck you were in that town.
subdued so easily?
I didn't say it. Caius did.
It's a fair question. You seem like a capable man.
Yeah, there were a lot. Well, we kind of thinned them out for you guys first with, but my companions didn't really make it.
I didn't see a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah, that's because the goblins kind of,
The wargs probably
desecrated them. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
And then the wargs, yeah, they, dogs like bones.
Dogs do like bones.
Mm-hmm.
Hands up.
All right. Well, but how did you get there in the first place? I feel like that's not your scene, if you will.
Yeah, so I had just recently, won my freedom from being a gladiator and was traveling with those others of my troop, and that was the first place we made it to.
So
and we were looking for money. Mm-hmm.
There are a bunch of gladiators that went in there that
Oh yeah.
like all got taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we're kind of legit. We did what a bunch of gladiators couldn't do.
without dying.
Well, I mean, there were dozens of them in there when we went in there. So,
Yeah.
wait, you guys lost somebody?
Greatest, most charming dwarven cleric that I'd ever known for 3 days.
Yeah, I heard something happen like the day before. I heard a commotion, but I wasn't sure what happened. I heard a bunch of fire. What sounded like burning and flesh burning. That doesn't bring back any memories for any of you, does it?
There were hundreds of them. What you don't get is that, even though there were hundreds of them, we still survived. And that burning, Simbir, he had a problem with fire.
Oh, okay, I see. You like fire, Simbir?
Not even a little.
It kind of looked like he did because he kept walking through it.
Excellent.
Mistakes were made.
No. Lessons were learned.
And Simbir was burned.
See? Learning and burning.
Yeah, I can put that to a tune.
I figure that's probably about when we roll up to the cartographers.
And bravely run away.
Brave,
so you pull up to the Cartographers Guild. It's an old building. It's been here for a long time. It almost looks like it's probably was one of the more original buildings of the city. It's a smaller building. It's a lot of, you see some junk and debris all over outside. You hear noises on the inside, just people walking around talking. You hear somebody go, "Woman, bring me my pen!" And that you hear that coming echoing through the windows.
This is already my kind of guy.
Yep.
He doesn't believe in equality unless that equality means fetching him things.
So you're at the entrance.
Everyone to equally give him things.
Yeah, we need to go in.
Mm-hmm. And all you guys are right here. See? Just all right there.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
It,
Door open, or?
you can open the door.
All right.
Right?
Yep, in we go. Cool.
And then he brazenly walks right past Godorak as he's knocking.
Yeah.
Just pushes the door open.
As you walk in, you just smell old books, the dust. You smell freshly made ink. You smell old ink in here. You see the walls are just covered with maps. You see shelves of books along this area. You see bookcases and cases that are broken. It's just a room of disarray, right? and you see a flighty woman rushing back from this gentleman here to come up to you guys, and he's got you see him set down the ink pot and puts his quill in it, dips it a little bit, and starts scribbling again on a piece of parchment.
Well, gentlemen, we need a map.
And then the woman comes up and goes, "Gentlemen, can I help you?"
Do you have what map are we looking for, fellas? Was it the sewers? Map of the sewers? Yeah.
If you had one.
We've heard that some wererats may have absconded with a certain noble, daughter of a noble, and we're here to rescue her.
Terrible
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Terrible thing.
Yes, Lord Barish's daughter. Yes. The maps for the sewers are 25 gold, and I can have them ready for you here shortly.
Well, Lord Barish said he was going to pay for him.
Ah, yes. Did you get the writ from him?
No, he said that because it was his daughter, and that you know about her being taken to the sewers, that you would understand, and that his credit was good here.
Oh, it's definitely good. He is one of the lords.
Do you want persuasion or deception?
Yes, I kind of try to smoothly step in front of Godorak and
Godorak, roll
Grab the-
persuasion.
yeah, I'll grab the lower part of her form. Imagine if you were those.
Whoop!
Well, but never mind. Look at that, it's sexy.
So she goes, yes. His credit is good here. Let me see. I've got them. It's gonna take me a little bit of time to get them. So
No, you take your time. We can wait. She just can't.
I know. I just got to go find them. I wasn't forewarned you were coming here. So if I would have known from Lord Barish, then I could have had them ready.
Perfectly understandable. Thank you.
So
I turn around to give my homie an elbow bump.
Nice. I look at him and give him kind of a yeah.
So she disappears down this hallway, and is Gonzo, and the two gentlemen. You guys are watching them both. They just scribbling away on some maps, and they just kind of look up at you, and they a little bit, and they get back down and start scribbling again.
Do we have any other maps that we would like to get?
I don't think it would be bad to have a map of the surrounding area, especially as we're.
To the mine.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea if they have anything of the mine itself.
And the path leading there? Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to worry about what's in the mine, just the way to the mine, you know?
But again, if it's surrounding area, I think that'd be helpful.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. We'll probably end up paying for it, but that's fine. I think it's worth it.
I say you try to persuade her and say it's something else we have to do.
Hey, I've only got a +1. It only goes so far.
All right. Nenny's going to, when she gets back, try and convince her that Lord Barish also said that we should get maps of the surrounding area in case we have to go exploring there.
Good.
When she gets back.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
worst case, it might be 5 gold for each of us, but if you can persuade her.
About 10 minutes later, she comes through. She's got a scroll in a scroll case, and she hands it to you, Godorak, and says,
Okay.
Here you go, sir.
Hey, wait, ma'am. Lord Barish also said that we might need maps of the surrounding area. Any maps that you have around of the surrounding area in case we have to go looking for his daughter there. And he winks at her.
And he rolls a persuasion. Oh, and
Yeah.
she looks at you and she's like, "No, little one, it's okay. He's fine with the map for the sewers. You guys are good."
Well, how much would a map of the sewers cost?
But
Oh, the city.
that-
Of the city.
while
I mean, I'm sorry, not the sewers, the surroundings. Yeah.
Well, it just depends. I mean, there's a lot of different areas around here that we have maps for. We don't have one that has been drawn out really for the surrounding region per se, but like the Zeal Mountains, I've got maps with some major points there that we would have. I mean, it just really depends on what your gentlemen are looking for.
So while she's saying this, I look up at Simbir and I remember that Simbir had put his hand somewhere on this lady as he was talking to her. So Nenny does the exact same thing, but instead of his hand being low, his hand is a little bit higher than what? Or sorry, not Simbir. Caius. That's what I meant.
I don't touch people randomly.
I'm looking at Caius and I'm like, oh, I did it wrong. I didn't touch her in the right place. So he goes there. He's like, we'll come back for more maps if we need them. You'll help us out, right? And he winks this time.
I always help you out for a cost.
But you'll really take care of us, right? And I'll roll another persuasion. Yes.
I'm gonna,
little one. I will ensure you are vastly and greatly taken care of.
Eesh.
And
Wow.
she laughs a little bit and says, "You're the cutest little thing ever," and just walks away. She just walks away. You hear her laughing, like she can't keep a straight face as she goes into the doors. And
So,
laughing right.
As she does that, I turn to Caius and I'm like, I got it, Caius. You see that? I did it.
Brother, so well done. That was excellent.
Definitely a big hit with the ladies right there.
As well done as you ever could have done it.
And then
let's just say as well as we could have expected.
Oh yeah.
One of the older gentlemen, as you guys are getting ready to leave, pops his head up, says, "Be careful out there. There are a lot of dangerous things around here."
Like wererats?
Those are some of them.
How would anyone know how to fight these wererats or to learn more about them? You're a smart man. Perhaps you could help us.
Okay.
Probably the sages. They're probably the smartest people around here. Them are the wizards at the academy.
Oh, that's why we needed to go to the academy.
Well, I appreciate your advice then.
Yeah, you're welcome. In fact, not me. Can't think of her name. Give me a second. And he's like, "What is that? What is her name?" And he starts drumming his fingers on the table, and he's just looking up, looking down, all around, trying to figure it out. And he's like, "Ask for Yanilla at the academy. She'll know. She'll know." And then he
All right.
goes back to writing.
Cool. Next place. Are we good, guys?
Yeah.
But
I think we should.
Nenny walked out, so I didn't hear any of that. Nenny walked out. It's just been hanging out waiting for everyone.
Now give me one.
Did I spell Yanilla right?
We'll know what it means.
Yeah.
Like vanilla,
And-
but with a Y.
Then I'm putting map of the sewers in my other possessions.
Okay. And Godorak, I'm assuming you're the one taking the notes of people like Yanilla at the academy.
No, I did not. I was messing with the overlay. What was that?
Notes, too. I got some.
What happened with Anilla?
So
I think
she made.
Yanilla might know what to do with the wererats. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got it. And she's at the Mages Guild, or not the Academy or whatever. Okay.
That is going to be...
Cool. Are you guys happy with the pacing, or do we want to get into kind of breeze through the rest of it and do the sewers, or are you guys enjoying the role play?
I always enjoy some good role play, but I know we want to hit some stuff. So,
Well, I think we do need to hit the wizards so we can learn how to defeat them.
Yep.
I don't want to
Yeah.
go down to the sewers and get our tails kicked.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But I'm good with after we learn how to defeat them, go down there and kill some rats.
Nice.
So let me move this back.
Okay.
You're here in the Cartographer's Guild.
What did we need at the Sages Guild again?
You can go
Information on the
to
wererats once again.
or
Oh.
the Florea Academy.
So
Which
we
one?
can go to either one. I say we stop at the Sages Guild first, and then go to the Florea.
well, is Yanilla at Sage's Guild? Isn't that what they said?
She's at Florea, but they also said the Sages Guild would be a place to find some information.
Okay, so Yanilla's at Florea, but they did say the sages would know. I remember them saying that,
Yeah.
even though I was not there. Nenny was already out the door.
No, but
Yeah.
I was there, and I remember them saying that, so we're good. So I say we stop at the Sages Guild since it's right there, and then it's on the way to the Florea Academy anyway.
All right. Cool.
Anybody want to split this party and have half of us go to the Sages Guild? Half of us go to
Ooh, that is a
Talking about
worst idea I have ever heard uttered in a D&D game.
I wanna roll
Just
initiative. Nanny, just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Sages Guild.
Hey,
Yeah, if I have to roll a grapple check and drag Nenny with the part,
all right.
Nenny's slippery. Just saying. Wow.
Let me see where you guys are coming. Okay, you guys will be coming up from this side.
I see darkness. Hold on.
Yep.
Zoom out.
You will continue to see darkness.
No, I see light now.
I see Nenny's light.
Yep.
You know, Nenny is a bright one.
Then he just carries a permanent torch.
I want a permanent. There we go. That looks cool. Look what I see over here, boys.
What do you see over here?
Some rocks?
Some griffins.
Eagles?
Or eagles. Yeah, that's a griffin. What am I? Yeah.
I don't know what you see because I only
Wait,
see
is-
the side of this building.
Yeah, okay, fine.
So you guys are walking and you start crossing the bridge and you see a kind of a teardrop shaped building. It's kind of a weird looking building. And you just come up to it and it's wooden brick on the sides, windows that go up. Where do you go? What do you do?
I assume this is the front door?
I think walk towards the front entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where the front entrance is, so Nenny is gonna follow. Apparently, I was gonna go around the other side.
I assume we stay on the path because that would lead to a door.
Yep.
It's a fair assessment. A very fair assessment.
And then
So
learn.
you guys-
Yeah.
You guys are into it's a closed door right there.
Mm-hmm.
You are in front of, but you can tell that it's well used.
Nenny has no problem just walking straight through the door.
Yeah, I'm not knocking this time. We're just gonna go in.
So you walk into a door and you see two benches on your right and left, a rug in front of you that's multicolored, and then a door with a door in front of you.
Nenny's
there's
gonna
a
try.
sign that
This-
says knock to enter.
I'll kind of look at Nenny. Is the door knocker too high for him?
Yes.
Let me get that for you.
Okay.
Bang bang.
Nenny wants to. Nenny wants to see him walking up and jump off the side of him and try and grab him.
So you're like,
Roll in acrobatics.
yes. Yes. I can just picture the.
You're like, I've got this little one. He looks at you, and he jumps and he bounces off of your thigh, jumps up, grabs the door knocker with both hands, and he swings and he slams it twice and drops.
He's got his like feet up against the door and he's banging the door knocker with two hands.
As he hits the ground, the doors open.
Nice.
And as they open into an open green. Actually, you can see up now that there is no roof right here. It's grass with a couple of bushes and some benches that surround a very large statue of a lion. And then there are 1, 2, 3. There's 2 doors, one off to your left and one off to your right. You actually have windows that you can see that are like with the lead glass windows that you can see in and out of.
Oh, cool.
That are there too, so people, whatever rooms that that are there, can gaze upon the statue.
Is there any writing above the doors or on the doors?
Nope.
Nenny, while doors, Nenny's gonna climb up the lion statue.
Okay. You're
He just
climbing
wants-
on a lion statue.
He just wants to sit on the lion.
Okay. So you now have Nenny riding a lion statue while you guys are debating what to do.
Nice. I'm gonna kind of like look through the windows, and I assume I see somebody through the windows, so I'll go through this door.
Okay, that door is unlocked, and you walk in.
Cool.
And this gentleman walks up to you,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like,
Fireball. No, just kidding.
he walks up to you, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Caius, can I get a lion mount?
I'll.
You can find one that will not eat you. Yes.
I explained to the person that, hey,
I like this.
we're a band of adventurers seeking to go down into the sewers to attempt to rescue Lord Barish's daughter from the wererats, and have come seeking knowledge about wererats and how best to defeat them.
That's not my specialty. In fact, it's really none of ours. But
Is Yanilla here?
no, Yanilla's.
Oh.
She's,
Florea.
That's right.
she's up at the academy.
Okay.
If you go around the path that you just came on, head into the back. Be careful. There's some. You'll get startled.
Uh-huh.
Brother Reddick is back there, and he should know about some of the things that you're asking.
You said he's outside.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's
What do you guys do here, by the way?
Well, we record history. We discuss history. Knowledge. We have a thirst for knowledge around here.
There's nothing in your history about these wererats?
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
And perhaps any creatures similar to a wererat that might give us some kind of clue.
So Goderek heard the word books and history and is already on his way out the door.
Hey, Jen, while Goderek walks out the door, I'm gonna walk up to the old guy and ask him a question.
Okay.
And when I walk up to him, I'm gonna pull up my sleeve, and I'm
Mhm.
just gonna show him what's under my sleeve and say, "Is there a temple around here that I can visit?"
No, not for what you're looking for. They may have an adept that can do that for you up at the academy if they're in.
So just check at the academy.
Yes.
I'm assuming everyone followed Godorak out, and Theron shortly after.
Yeah, I'm just in the back of the pack.
Okay.
As I'm talking to the old guy.
So you guys are going out this way?
Nenny's gonna stay behind, and he's gonna try and stealth behind one of these bushes and wait for Theron to disappear, and then he's got a question to go and ask the old guy. But I'll ask you in whisper, and we'll have a conversation that way. That way everyone else can keep going.
Okay, so you're gonna try to hide in a bush?
I'm just gonna hide like behind this bush as Theron goes out to see if he sees. Like I'm staying behind. I don't know how aware he is, but I'm staying behind because I want to go and have a private conversation.
You should try to beat my passive perception.
Yep.
See if
Make
I
the
notice
roll.
you.
Make your stealth roll.
Public or whisper?
Whisper.
Okay.
My pass is a 15, so
Ooh.
you got to beat a 15.
Yep. So you just come strolling out there and keep walking.
All right. Sounds good.
Whisper and Nenny what you're doing, please.
Yeah. I'll do it while you're going.
Yeah, and the guy that we're going to see is this guy?
Yep.
Okay, cool. We'll head up there. Do we
He's the guy about the green dragons.
okay.
So as you walk around, you see 3 very large great eagles. They're gigantic.
Ooh.
Right? Like you all can get on one and ride it. That's how big they are. The biggest birds you guys have ever seen before. There's a gentleman there. He's in red and black, tight riding breeches, riding clothes, high riding boots, gloves, very thick leather gloves. He's got a bucket next to him full of like dead mice, gophers, meat, and he's chucking it. And he's like, when you just hear him laughing, it's these birds are just grabbing him out of the air, and they're squawking, the big eagle squawk. And he turns to you and he's like, "Aha! Are you guys here for riding lessons?"
Guys, are we here for riding lessons?
Information mostly, but
This is
no.
hits the ground as if possibly this could be one of his paladin mounts.
Okay. What was that?
Got somebody watching a video.
That's Caleb, I think.
Yeah, now he muted himself.
It's all good.
So he's
Nice.
like,
You're good, bro.
if you are 50 gold for 1 hour to ride one of my birds.
That's too steep for me.
This is how you make your living? By someone rides on eagle rides?
Well, that and my knowledge.
Ah, gotcha. We were actually here for your knowledge.
Oh, well, what can I help you with?
We're interested.
You guys are here for the green dragon, aren't you?
We were actually wanting to know. Well,
Partially, yes.
Partially, yes, but we also wanted to know about wererats.
Oh, and you seem startled and shocked a little bit. And he's like, wererats? What do you want to know about wererats?
It's kind of a funny answer. We wanted to know, kind of how to defeat them in combat, because we're seeking to rescue Lord Barish's daughter by going down into the sewers, but we don't know much about wererats.
So you've taken the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Come and sit. And you can tell he's enjoying the audience, right? He takes his gloves off, he rolls the edges up and tucks it into his belt. And he's like, please, sit. Sit.
I sit.
And you see the birds, just all three of them sit, right?
Dennis, I sit
Cool.
like an obedient child.
What?
So I
He
literally
sits like
sit
an obedient
like an
child.
I am rapt attention. This dude tells me to dance through fire. I'm dancing.
Don't recommend the fire part.
Oh, so he's like, do you guys have your parchment and pen ready? And he throws his hands up in the air. And he starts pacing back and forth. And he goes, wererats are cunning. Otherwise, they're lycanthropes. And he turns to you and he's like, that's a big word. And he points to Nenny.
Nenny's not there.
Little guy. And he starts and he keeps walking and he's like, they've got sly, avaricious personalities. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them, wiry and twitchy, and they're constantly on edge. They've got thin hair, they've got darting eyes in both humanoid and hybrid forms. And he keeps walking back and forth. And he's like, now they change shape. Obviously, you're aware of that, hence the wererat.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So they can also smell you from a long ways away. But the thing that you need to know the most is you can only harm them with silvered weapons.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Silvered so weapons made entirely of silver?
They don't have to necessarily be made entirely of silver. They can
Coated at the very
with
least.
silver. They can be.
Okay.
You don't have to find something with full silver.
Do you know?
That's
Do you know anywhere around town where we could get our weapons silvered?
probably the blacksmith.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cool. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Now, the biggest thing you have to be aware of
Huh?
is if they're in their rat form and they bite you,
Oh.
you have a chance of becoming one yourself. I do have to say, that would be the smallest wererat ever.
Am I there by now?
Huh?
Am I there by now?
Yeah, you've walked up behind.
Okay, perfect. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
You're right. I would be a small were-rat.
So, as you walk up, he points, says that. So,
So while he's saying that, Nenny's like, guys, I hit things with a stick. How am I gonna get silvered stuff?
We could put silver on the stick.
Let's ask the blacksmith. Maybe he's got an idea.
It'd probably be a bludgeoned tip.
I like it. I was thinking maybe a chain. I could wrap a chain around and whack it with a chain on the end of my
Killed with a
stick.
chain?
It's just I'm gonna wrap the chain around my stick.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
chain. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm sure he has something that can help us.
So as he finishes the story, I look at Mr. Reddick and say, so what's the deal with this green dragon?
oh, I thought you would never ask. And let me get to it here. So, As I was flying my eagle, I flew over some ruins, and I noticed a small green dragon.
Small.
And you know what they say with dragons. They always have treasure. Treasure! But I haven't seen it out and about. I've only seen it every time I fly over those ruins.
Oh.
So just like the wererat, how do we defeat a green dragon? What does it do?
Well, it's a dragon, first of all. After it eats the little guy, it's still going to be hungry.
It's not going to want to eat me. I'm too little. It's going to want to eat one of these guys.
But they tend to knock their prey out with poison from their breath.
Ooh.
I think the dragon will eat Dodorak, guys, not me. Not me. I'm too little. Why would it eat me?
Kaiser?
Other than that, be strong.
Okay.
Probably more susceptible to magic weapons, I would guess.
So where can we find weapons that have silvered edges?
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Traders Guild?
Where's the blacksmith at?
Give me 1 second. Well, there's 2 blacksmiths here. The one that I think you might be good with is in the Artisans Guild. Because silver and a weapon is. The other one's up in the Laborers Guild. And he mainly makes horseshoes.
Look, guys, the Artisans Guild is over by the river, which is by a tower, so I think we should go there.
Sounds good.
That's a good start.
But do you want to ride an eagle?
For free?
No, it's 50 gold.
Nah.
Not right now.
Throw that dragon.
He looks at you, Josh. Sees your rapt attention. What about you, sir? Do you want to ride an eagle?
I want to do a lot of things. Riding that eagle is probably the first and foremost. But I can't give you 50 gold until I've slain a dragon, rescued a smoking hot nobleman's daughter, and come back here a freaking hero who can ride one of these eagles all on his own.
Sounds fair. Tell you what, I'll make a deal with all of you. You survive the wererats and rescue the maiden. I will give you 2 hours of flight time each on my eagle.
For free?
Deal ever. Dennis, I pull off my glove, extend him my luxuriously soft hands, and make sure I shake his hand.
Oh, he reaches out and he shakes your hand.
Then,
He looks over at the little one and goes, "Deal?"
and then he looks for a glove, and he doesn't have one, so he just
I
reaches out.
hand him mine.
Oh, so he puts it on
Yeah.
and then takes it off. But he happens to put forth the wrong hand. So the guy's going with his right hand, and he reaches out with his left to shake his hand.
He switches to the other hand for you,
Ah, thanks.
and he shakes your hand. So where do you guys head now?
The Artisans Guild.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go there.
So
Cabaroo, sorry we're not getting you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I asked what people's preference was. That's all. So yeah, I'm happy doing this too.
you guys get to the Artisans Guild, and I don't even think I've got Yep. Let me. It is a tower, actually, that is
Cool.
you guys can go up to. It's a 4-story tower, and you notice that the roof is it's open, right? So there's some different things there. You walk into it, and you immediately can walk right into the first room, and I'm going to do that right here,
Okay.
and you should be able to see. Give me 1 second. I had to move the. Where are the Sages Guild? It'd take a sec. And you should see a room that's lit up.
Yep.
So, as you walk into the room, into the Artisans Guild, you see a lot of fine art. You see paintings. You see easels. You see statues.
Fine women.
You see you see a gentleman there, and he pops up, and he's talking to 2 people, and you hear the discussion about one guy. He's got long brown hair and a beard, and it's pointed, and he's like, "But listen, Lord, I need to enhance my collection. I need more sculptures." And the gentleman that's dressed in fine green, he's got a long black beard that comes down to here. His hair's pulled back into a ponytail. He's got green, like a turquoise green and gold top and cape. He stands up and he's like, "I will help you with your collection. You know that. But I need payment in advance so I can pay for the stone and have it hauled here so I can build your collection for you." And the guy goes, "Yes, Lord, done." And they both laugh a little bit, shake hands, both reach down to the table, slam back their drink, and he's like, "I will be on my way." And he just walks kind of briskly past you and walks out. And the Lord and his lady, they look at each other and says, "I enjoy being busy." And he looks up at you as all of you enter. "Gentlemen, can I help you?"
Well, we hope that you can. The matter is a bit urgent.
"Oh, okay.
We are looking for a blacksmith here who specializes, hopefully, in unique weaponry.
What kind of weaponry? Are you looking for? A very pretty dagger? What are you looking for?"
Do we look pretty to you? Minus
No,
myself.
that's why I'm
We are-
asking. You look like you've been on the road, and that's why I'm asking.
Well, not me. I've recently bathed, and if you'll notice, I've even brushed.
That's good.
No, what we're looking for is silvered weapons, or the ability to take our current weapons and add silver to them so that we can destroy wererats.
The quest, yes. He's presently not in. He will be back. And he gets up and he walks to the window and he peeks. Probably in an hour or 2. And he comes and he sits back down.
I kind of slowly wander over to the window and look at his.
Yeah.
He looked up. That's all, and it's just sky. Right? He's looking up at the sky, and
Like tracking the time.
You know, just trying to
Look at the sun.
look at the sun and whatnot, and there's nothing there, and he just and
He's
like,
checking
"Well,"
the time. Nice.
he what weapons are you looking to enhanced? So
I'll take my halberd off of my back and just kind of clunk, you know, big old thud on the floor.
okay. And he and you see the wife go, oh, and she said,
Yeah,
It is so big.
that is
Yes.
big.
It
You know?
is so big.
that's right. It's taller than me.
I have to also use two hands when I'm trying to control it.
And she blushes. She knows
It's
exactly.
enormous.
Yeah, she blushes, and yep.
Nenny
My words
pulls
have not been misconstrued.
Nenny pulls out his quarterstaff. This is it. I just made some silver added to it somehow.
Okay. All right. And she kind of puts her hands over her mouth and goes, "That's so small."
But it's what he can do with it that's really impressive.
Oh yeah.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
All right.
Pull out my rapier, lay it down.
And he kind of looks at it and goes, "A toad sticker. Okay."
Nice.
I pull out my scimitar, and then I take one of my quivers, and I throw it down there with 10 arrows.
So yes, my quiver with 10 arrows.
And I'm gonna pull out my two hand axes, throwing axes, and also my whip.
He's pulling it all out.
Whip it real good.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. I'm trying to.
Gentlemen,
All
before we get too crazy, how much coin do we possess now?
We all have a
95
decent
gold
chunk.
pieces.
Didn't Lord? No, just kidding.
Yes, I do remember Lord Barish requisitioning. Except for he didn't.
I've got 114 gold on me.
I got 95. I think we should have enough.
Okay.
I have
he looks at
135.
you, Godorak, and he points to the halberd. That's probably going to be. You see him running calculations in this. This goes about 20 silver
Okay, so that's like 2 gold pieces.
plus another 20 silver.
Okay,
20 silver for the work, 20 silver to cover it.
sure. It's like what, 4 gold?
4 gold.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll hand it over. Can I pay it now?
Sure.
All right.
Yes. And the wife
Done.
she takes it from you and looks at the scimitar, goes, "That's about 25 silver to cover and another 25 to work on it."
For what? For the
Scimitar.
Scimitar.
Hmm.
Yep.
And then I look and I say, what about the arrows?
Looking at it, he's just trying to figure it out.
Should I burst everybody's bubble?
Go 2 silvers per. 1 silver to cover, 1 silver for the work. Quarterstaff. That's something unique. Do you want it pointed or blunt?
Blunt.
Blunt. Oh, let me see here.
It's from the PHB, by the way.
We're going to go 4 silver total. 2 silver to cover each end, and another 2 silver to work on it.
Okay.
The toad sticker. Yes, sorry.
And
that
the
one-
arrows.
Well, the arrows are two silver each.
Yes.
You know, and then that's going to be like it's more difficult, even though there's not a lot of. It's not the halberd's big flat bladed, right? That's easy to work on. The scimitar, the rapier, they're a little tougher to work on. We're going to lose some of the silver in it. That one's going to be about the same as the scimitar, about 25 silver to cover it, and then another 25 silver to work on it.
Okay. So let's see. That plus the arrows is what?
So it's basically 5 gold to
5 gold
to convert the scimitar.
or for the rapier, yeah.
Rapier, yeah.
And then
two silver per arrow, so it's 20 silver total. If you have 10 arrows, that's 2 gold right there.
Okay, so 7 gold. Agreed.
While she's talking to Simbeer, I take my dagger out and I throw it on the table too.
A dagger now. That one will be 4 gold total. 2 to cover, 2 to work.
Done.
Looks at you, Caius, and your trident. Do you need the tips worked on that? She smiles.
As always, my tips could always use some extra work. But in addition to this trident, I would also be interested in just a second weapon or a clutch of javelins that could be silvered as well. In fact, I'd probably take all 3.
So with your trident, you're probably it's going to be about. Are we just doing the tips, or do you want?
The tips in the back would be fantastic.
Okay, so that would be.
Yes, ignore the shaft.
I generally tell most we'll pass on this conversation.
Judas Priest.
She blushes. She's like completely blushing as Godorak leans over and says that, and she goes.
Simbeer rolls his eyes.
It is 15 silver to cover, 15 silver to work on the trident total, so 30 silver total.
Excellent.
For javelins, you want them completely made out of silver, or you want yours?
No. Just tipped, and I would take additional javelins if you have them available.
All right, so let's do this. We'll go. How many javelins do you have, by the way?
I just have 1. So 1, I would like to buy more javelins.
Okay.
And 2, I want to buy if they have any other additional weapon that's a one-handed, like a sword.
Okay. I can. We can do your javelin. That's going to be 10 silver for your javelin.
Excellent.
As far as making weapons, we don't. I mean, one, I'm assuming you gentlemen want this done quickly because you're going to go on the quest. You're going to go save his daughter, correct?
Well,
yes.
That's what I'm saying is if you have weapons that are available already, I'd simply buy those off of you so you don't have to carry them.
We don't. We usually make on demand. So, and it's beautiful artistic scroll work, weapons, ceremonial type stuff that our blacksmith does. But this is what we can do. If you leave these here, we can have them all completely covered and prepared and ready for you. Tomorrow evening.
Okay.
Beyond excited.
So.
Now that'll technically give us time to ride the Eagles.
That's true. It could.
Nah, I don't want to ride an eagle. I want it for free. We're gonna earn that.
Oh, right.
How far back was the Traders Guild, Dennis?
Then I got another question, and then he's gonna ask them.
Meaning, I want to go back and buy another weapon, and then I'll bring it to them. And you can just we can do it just off screen, and
Yeah, that one would be like, hey, you guys go back to the inn. I'm gonna go here and do that. And you.
I mean, I still need to go to the academy.
I mean, you got a market
So.
right next to where you guys are at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we could speed it up a little bit. I just need to get another weapon.
Yeah. Okay. We're in the artisans.
Yeah, I'm not worried about walking around in this city without a weapon
Okay.
for a little while, or at least with only my whip and throwing axes.
I actually had 2 quivers, so I gave her 1. I still have another quiver on me in my pack.
Okay. So you can go to the market next to you. She says there might be the guy that sells weapons over there. He might be there. He doesn't have a ton. He might have a short sword. He might have a few daggers. This is a peaceful town until recently. Obviously, you guys have seen that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And heard about that. So he may have stepped up production. I'm not 100% sure.
Question for you. As you guys are working on the quarterstaff, one of the things I'm worried about as you guys are putting silver on it is the balance of it, because as Simber mentioned, it's all in how you use it, and I want to make sure that it's properly balanced. That's a concern that I have.
Our blacksmith is an expert at what he does, and most of the weapons he creates are perfectly balanced, so you will be safe.
Okay. All right.
Now, I do have a question for you, little one.
Yes, please.
Do you want it to be permanent, what we do to it, or do you want to be able to remove it?
I really like my weapon as it is. What's the cost difference in making it permanent versus not?
Oh no, it's there's no additional cost. It's just for a prime example, every single weapon that we fixed tonight over the evening and into tomorrow, it's a permanent change to their weapons. Quarterstaff is a little bit different because we're going to be melting and wrapping around the wood. And she catches herself and goes,
Nettie doesn't get it. It just goes right over his head.
And
Fantastic.
She covers her mouth up and says, but we can either kind of place the silver on each end of your staff and secure it where it can be removed, or we can go in and nail it into the staff with nails and it stays in there permanently, meaning if you attempt to remove it, you're going to destroy your staff.
Could you, if it's something that's removed, would it be easy to add and remove at will?
Let me talk to the blacksmith, and then I'm not 100% confident if it's going to be a multiple or just a one-time thing.
All right. Well, we've got to go check out the academy. I'll swing by afterwards with Kyruss when he comes by.
So they take all your silver, put it in a bag, and you see him walk to the door right here that's open a little bit, and he comes and he sets the silver down. When he comes back, and he's got a piece of parchment, he's like, and it's the gentleman this time, and she's sitting down now, and just all eyes are on Kyruss, by the way, with her. She's fascinated by Kyruss.
I can't blame her.
But
if I ever find a mirror, I may never leave.
But he scribbles on the parchment every item, arrows 10, and he asks each of you your names, and he puts it down next to it.
Cool.
So,
I'll give him my name.
Yep. And so Godorak, Halberd, goes to you, Kyruss, Trident, Javelin. Is it your name, sir?
My name, Kyruss of Two Bloods.
Okay, Kyruss of Two Bloods. Interesting. There's a story there. I might. And
well, should be a king, but
He looks at the scimitar and goes, "Sir, 1 scimitar, 10 arrows. Your name?"
Don't forget my dagger.
Oh, and a dagger. Sorry,
Theron Stockingwolf.
Theron Stockingwolf. All right. And looks
Wait,
at the quarterstaff.
Stocking wolf or stalking wolf?
Stalking wolf.
Oh, clears
Looks at the
a lot of
little
things
guy
up.
with the staff. 1 quarterstaff to be capped. And your name, sir?
Nettie Jamjar.
Nenny Jamjar. All right. And he laughs a little bit. 1 toad sticker and 10 arrows. And your name, sir?
Simbir Willowlock.
Simbir Willowlock. Writes
At
it
your
down.
service.
He's like, and he sets it down, and he makes five marks on it. Can I get your signature, sir, that you are leaving? This is acknowledgement that you have left these in my possession. That we are going to work on them and make these edged in silver or capped in silver, depending on which weapon it is. And that you're acknowledging that you are leaving these in my possession. Could you please sign here? And they have a line. He has a line that he drew next to each of your name, asking for your signature. Or your mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I get your signature or your mark, is how he says it. Well aware that some of you can't read and write. Or
Yeah.
some people can't read and write. That's why he says it.
Hey, Dennis.
I'll give the
Can I
mark.
roll a perception to see if this guy's in the up and up or if there's something kind of
Yeah.
squirrely?
No, go ahead.
I think that'd be insight, by the way.
Yeah, it would be insight.
Good.
Reroll.
I have a
You can
better
roll.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you think he's legit. I mean,
I tried.
yeah. You're dealing with somebody that's esteemed. You get the sense of everything. Okay.
It's not like he's going anywhere. This is a shop, right? So we
So
can.
I take the quill and I sign my name.
Okay.
I do the same.
All right. Kodarak.
Kodarak will make a mark.
Okay. X. Caius.
Yep.
Mm.
The finest penmanship ever displayed. And
And
as I pause halfway through signing this, look up again, give her the wink, and say, "Don't lose this."
oh, I won't. I promise. 2 bloods. That's interesting. And she grabs her bottle of wine, her glass of wine, and sips on it. And she sits back in the chair. Nenny? What about you, little one?
Then he walks up, and on his way over, he looks at Caius again, and he signs Nenny, looks up, winks at her, and then signs Jamjar as well.
She does not acknowledge your wink at all. She's just kind of, okay. She just kind of is in her cup, paying attention.
I put my arm around Nenny and call him a ladies' man.
Oh,
There
thanks,
you go.
Xander. Appreciate that.
So now, are you guys going to go to the market, to the academy, to the market? What are you going to do?
Can we simply walk through the market and see if there are weapons that are selling in our way?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy at the weapon stall in the market, it's really that a couple of daggers and a short sword. I mean, that's literally it.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
We should see if there's any
Ooh.
potions here, like healing potions.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, no, this market's
Fantastic
a
idea.
lot of food.
This is a grocery store.
Yeah, it's a Walmart basically.
Well, do we need rations before we go into the sewers? Maybe we should look at getting some rations.
Can the druid make food?
Not yet.
And we should probably buy some rations.
I think we've got
Yeah,
food from.
Do we
in our
still have food?
packs. Yeah.
Yeah, you still have food.
Okay, then never mind.
Plus we can always
Disregard.
have. We can always have our friendly lord pay for our food.
In the sewers?
No, we just walk to the market and say, "Hey, we were sent here to get free food."
Yes, exactly. When we're hungry,
And
we're
then he
like,
has to roll then he has
Sorry.
to roll persuasion on every single one.
Sorry, I've set the bar high. I know. Yeah.
Super well.
All right, so you guys go there. You get to the academy, and we can go a couple of routes here, guys. We got 10 minutes left. We haven't beat the hell out of anything. We
Mhm.
played really well. I appreciate that. Yeah. We go to the academy. You guys we're gonna role play and finish role play, right?
Yeah. Might as well knock it all out this week so we can smash stuff next week.
Okay.
if you're okay with that.
Smashing
Yeah.
next week.
You guys
Yes.
Yeah.
okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's finish up this role play. I want to talk to this Yanilla girl and figure out what she knows.
All right.
Vanilla
So-
with a Y.
Yep. So I am getting you guys here.
While you're doing that, Dennis, I did whisper something else to you to see if there's somebody specific I should be looking for
Yeah.
when you get a chance.
Yeah, because if we see Nenny's adversary, we're gonna go, pound him in the face.
Yeah. No, I get
Without our weapons. Okay.
So as
My
you
fists
guys-
are weapons.
Oh, my fists are weapons.
As you guys
Yeah.
get to the academy, it's been a long day. You've walked all over the city. It's getting to be dusk. So the light is low where you guys are at as you get there, but it is lit up in a light, right? So you come up the road, and it will actually be probably this road here. So you're coming up the road here. You see a tower with a round bottom attached to
Cool.
a two-story tower right off to your left. Up ahead, you see 4 round buildings with the one that are attached to the one in the middle. The one in the middle is about 20 feet high. Each of the other rooms, the other buildings are about 15 feet high. So there's some difference there. Off to the right through the trees, you see a couple of buildings to the right. Up ahead, you see another tower that's 2 stories with some ground buildings. And to the northeast, you see a weird shaped building as well. And there's nobody outside. It's dusk. Very, very quiet right now.
Does it look like there's a main entrance that we can walk towards if we stay on the road?
You see.
I assume there is.
You see a statue just to the northeast of you by the building that's the four spires and then one in the middle. You see a statue right there. That's kind of like might be the main building itself.
Cool. Let's get to walking.
As we start walking, then he's like, Yanilla! Yanilla!
So he's
Oh,
kind of
and-
Statue.
hollering Yanilla, and you keep hollering it as you. Where in the heck are you, Denny? Are you not
Oh,
on this?
sorry.
No, you're there. Okay. Caius.
Sorry, I started moving.
Yeah, no worries. I just wanted to see where you're at. I'm zoomed way out. That's why. Okay. Boom. As you walk up to the statue, you yell Yanilla, and
Yanilla comes out.
no, there's a guy that stepped out. He's actually long reddish hair, blue robes, white embroidery, and he's like, "Why are you yelling for Yanilla?"
Oh, we're here to see Yanilla.
And who sent you?
Dude.
A dude. Interesting.
I don't know. I just know we're looking for Yanilla. I was told that, so I just turn around looking at Simbir and Godorak like, help me out here, guys.
I kind of look at Simbir.
Well, we're here on a quest. We were told that Yanilla had information on the wererats. We're here for the Lord on that, looking for his daughter, the Lord of Barrett, I believe his name was.
It's not often people come asking for Yanilla. That's why I was wondering. Yes, she's the headmaster. She does know a lot about wererats.
She's the headmaster.
So if you go around here to the other building, on the other side of this, that is her quarters. She knows you're coming.
He knows we're coming, then why did you ask?
Oh, she knows now.
Well, it's
Fair enough.
because I was yelling her name. Yeah, of course she knows we're coming. Dang it.
Quite loud. Good work, little one.
Hey, Dennis, as I walk away, I look at the statue. Is there any names on that statue? Or does it say
No.
anything?
It does not say anything. It is a statue of a man dressed in almost bardic type clothes, like a bard, high collar, cuffs. Looks a lot like Reddick, fact that you guys met. Almost identical to him, but not quite. You get that they might have been related at one point in time, but you're not 100% sure on that.
As
Cool.
everyone starts going towards the building where Yanilla is, I'm gonna stay behind and ask this guy once I can tell everyone's out of earshot.
Okay.
Can you help me find the adept of the academy?
The one that does
The one that does what? Sorry.
power? Or are you
Are there?
looking for a tattoo?
Oh, I've got a question. I've got a question about one.
Yes. He is in this room, and he points to the door he came out.
Can I roll for stealth to see if I can make sure that the company doesn't know I'm going in a different direction?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Separating the party, huh?
Yep.
Risky business.
Does anybody have higher than a... What's everybody's passive perception?
15.
12.
Your passive is 15? That's impressive.
Yep. So you guys do not notice that Nenny has separated.
And I can do my role play after they do theirs, so
Yep.
everyone's not waiting for me.
So as you guys walk around the building here, let's see, boom, boom, and this guy here. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna bring you guys all closer, sorry. As you guys walk around this building, you're greeted at the doorway to that building by a drow.
Ooh.
She is tall, dark gray skin, long, flowing white hair. She's got a cowl pulled up. It allows her ears to stick through and her hair to come through, but it's really kind of protecting her face, so the sun stays out of it.
Mm.
Her skin's exposed, and you guys are going, okay, this is cool. And she looks at you and is going, "You were yelling for me? What can I do for you?"
Nanny?
You say,
Nanny?
he is not there.
Oh.
There is no Nenny around.
Sorry, out of character. I forget why we're talking to.
We're gonna
Wererats.
ask about the wererats.
Cool. We ask about wererats.
Yes, the quest.
No,
Where
Dennis,
Why is it called the
she-
quest?
she is. Let me double check here.
I
Well-
mean, I'm just saying, she seems kind of.
No.
Well, aren't drow like are drow despised in your world like they normally are?
Yes, but
Okay.
you guys are kind of like shocked, but Josh, she is banging. Like, this is probably honestly for all of you guys, this is the most beautiful woman you have ever seen, ever. It is purple eyes, long flowing silver hair, the skin. You don't know what it is, but she is beautiful, just drop dead gorgeous. Like, yeah, but she's like, yes, the wererat. I'm assuming you're on the quest. So
If that's what you think we should be doing, yes. If you have something else more important, well, we're at your service.
she smiles.
I wish Nenny were here to see this.
Stand down, Caius. We're here for the quest.
I'm in love. Are you in love? I'm in love.
I'm in love with everything. Let's
She's
move
like,
on.
So, if the quest is what you're on, I will. Wererats can be harmed by silver. Don't get bit by them. If you get bit by one while they're in their hybrid form, you will contract lycanthropy, and you will become a wererat yourself.
Is there any way to stop that?
Yeah, are there any known cures or preventions?
There is no known cure as of I know right now. Potentially a cleric might be able to help with a cure disease or something like that, but it has not been successful for us here. But then again, Abukia is the one here that everybody worships, and there really aren't clerics to Abukia other than Lord Kyruss, and he's about it. Now there's quite a few of them here in the city. They are in the sewers. Every time people go in, they get beat. Most of them don't listen to me. They don't trust me.
I trust you. I trust you implicitly. I don't even know what that means.
That's
Means
nice.
that you trust everything she says without question.
He's right.
Oh boy.
So make a charisma check to see if you sketch her out or not.
No, I'm not trying to sketch her out.
I know, but
she
she might.
sketched me out.
I know she sketched you out. But is she?
I am in love.
I know. I just give me a charisma check.
I'm just letting her know, girl. Dun 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 dun.
So one, she smiles at you right out of the
Yeah.
gate, like
I'm half elf, baby. Check it out.
yeah. So, in fact, her attention is now on you, and she's explaining everything. As you're enraptured by her, she is paying full-blown attention to you.
Dennis, every word she says in my mind is heard in slow motion. Real slow.
Godorak's going to be an excellent wingman here and make sure that nobody else is approaching, specifically any of her friends. And he is more than happy to fall on the grenade if needed.
But she basically says, nobody goes prepared. Most of the citizens, they go into the sewers, try to use their normal weapons. So, looking at you guys, I don't see many weapons.
We're getting our silvered right now.
Ah, so somebody has already told you. Good. Now, hold on here. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So once you are bit, you can either attempt to resist the curse, because lycanthropy is a curse, or you can embrace it.
Ooh.
Those who resist the curse, you will tend to stay who you are while you're in your humanoid form. You will live your life normal. You will attempt to bury that rage. But whenever the full moon rises, you lose all control. And everything you pushed back in you, that you withheld, comes out even stronger. And you will not be able to change back to your human form until the moon wanes. Now, if you choose not to fight it, you can learn to master it. And that is who you're dealing with. Those who have mastered their curse. They walk amongst us. We don't know who they are. I know that they have accepted their curse. It is the only way to explain how they are doing what they are doing. They also like to attack and pass. That is where their strengths are. They will not take you on one-on-one. They will fight when they are outnumbering you. So be prepared for that as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey Dennis,
That's all
I'm
really good
gonna ask
information.
her about the power while I'm here.
Ah, yes, the power.
If there's a deck available.
There is, and he is back where you came from, in that building.
Now, Yanilla, what is your role here?
I am the head mistress of the academy.
So everything that happens here is under your supervision?
Yes. I have abandoned my ways. I was a priestess of Wolf and saw the light and came to the surface. I have found that I can share my knowledge and help other of those with the power grow and become stronger. I have made that decision. But people who do come here know they are here for one thing and one thing, and that is to grow in the power. If they
I want to grow in
fail,
power.
if they fail, it's not pretty.
Well, then hopefully you don't fail.
She says that, you guys can sense that she is, right? Like, that's a little bit of the drowness to her, right? She runs this academy with a purpose. You get that sense right out of the gates. So, she's like, is that all you needed?
Is there anything else that you could give us or help that would help us with defeating the wererats and cleansing the city of their presence?
You're doing it right with the weapons being silvered. The only way to
do everything right.
The only way to handle wererats is to take them on head up, straight up. There is no cure.
No other things there's no cure for.
Hey, Dennis, based on the moon cycle, are we in a full moon? Did a full moon pass, or do we have one upcoming?
It's coming up. You know that. Most people don't, but you know.
I don't even know how the moon works.
Yep. So you know it's coming.
Light. Sometimes it's lighter.
You know it's going to be within the next couple of weeks that the moon will be full.
Well, I thank you so kindly for your gracious hospitality and your expertise, and look forward to learning more about the power from you.
You're welcome. And come by when you're ready to enroll. We will put you through your paces. And she just turns and heads back into the room. Door closes behind her with
Nice one, dude.
Bang.
Do you guys love her? She is great.
She's definitely easy on the eyes.
I don't think anyone likes her as much as you do.
Heroes. We need to be heroes here. Okay, let's make this happen. I mean, where the hell did Nenny go? I wasn't paying any attention.
I mean, who can? He slinks away a little too much for my liking.
I don't know why you would leave. This is incredible.
Well, he's gonna.
Head back. I'm gonna head back to see if I can find the person to help me with the power.
Okay.
What is this power?
So in the world,
The tattoos.
in the world, the only way to increase your power. So you can level up and learn spells, but you don't gain your extra spell slots until you get a new tattoo. It can
Oh.
only be done by an adept of the god of magic.
Do I care then? Because I can't cast
No.
spells? Okay.
You don't care.
Yeah, me. It doesn't matter for me and you.
You guys
We
know
don't do anything.
that those with a lot of tattoos that aren't fighters and do it, or sailors, tend to be extremely powerful. And you know that when they cast magic, their tattoos go up.
That's
Cool.
why I have hundreds of tattoos. Most are self-given and probably comical, but hundreds.
So as you guys are heading back down here, we can call it a night, 10:15, unless you guys want to continue for 15 more minutes.
I just want to
better
go
bounce.
What's that?
Oh, go ahead, Kev.
I said I probably better bounce.
Okay.
I'm good to stay for a little bit. I'd like to do my role play so that we can bounce next time, unless we're going to start next time with role play.
No, we're good here for now. Let's get your role play, and then we're gonna have some things happen while we do your role play.
By the way,
Fill me in on those, please.
we will, or you could always just watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
Just said I gotta bounce.
Yeah. No, I mean you could watch the.
Oh
Twitch.
yeah.
That's what I meant.
That is,
So-
yeah. I will do that.
Any
But before
Mage on
before we
offer.
do that, I'm going to be out of the country next week. So just as a heads up for everyone.
next week, next Thursday is a no-go because it's the first home game for BYU basketball, and I have season tickets, and I will be
Okay.
at that game.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm not missing a game night then.
Selfish.
I know.
Super selfish. All right.
I
Well,
had to buy season basketball tickets this year because I want the points for when they hit the Big 12 because that's the #1 basketball conference in the country,
that's a very good point.
and I want to ensure that I can get better seats
All right.
at a decent
Hey,
price.
Caleb, real quick. Let me see your chair. The back of your chair.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, dude.
Not anymore.
I don't care. I mean, even though Bill's evil, I still love the Patriots.
Who doesn't love Bill's evil everything?
He's the evil hoodie.
I just love that he's never happy with anything. It's my favorite part about him. It's definitely not a character flaw or sociopathic at all.
No, it's like Darth Vader. He's just a fallen hero.
Only a
One,
little bit more evil.
there is actually an interview that he does because he rarely does them. There's an interview he actually does and sits down and talks with somebody. I gotta find it. I'll send it to you guys. You respect the man after that interview. You 100% understand Bill. The interview it breaks him down and lets you understand what he does and what he does. But two, I knew you liked the Red Sox. I did not know you liked the Patriots. So
Bro,
you are
we
now
talked about
officially-
this.
He's
you
a
are
Bills
officially-
fan.
You're officially disowned, right? And
Bro, we
Samir will
talked
die
about
a
this
glorious death.
forever ago.
I know. I just forgot.
He blocked
Look,
it out because he likes you,
I
Caleb.
did
You and
block
I
it
will
out.
wear our
I like-
Gronkowski jerseys, and Dennis will suffer through it.
Dude, I'm so down for that. You have no
Here,
idea
I'm gonna kill the
I
stream.
could possibly be at. So
And we're gonna keep going. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can
I'm
stay.
gonna bounce. We're gonna Gronk it up soon though. All right, guys.
So
All right,
Nanny,
thanks, guys.
That's it.
Nanny, you were pulled into the room. It's a large room with a lot of pews in here. It's really kind of weird. You're like, isn't this an academy, right? So there's a lot of pews and tabletops in here, and there's an adept right there. You can tell he's got tattoos galore. He's got the kit right there, and he looks at you and he's like, little one, can I help you?
I was told you're the person to talk to. I'm hoping you can help me out a little bit. I just have a question, and I think you're the right person. See, there's this family friend of mine, and I know not everybody knows about this, but he has a tattoo that gives him some special abilities, right? And he was he was sent to the Mystic Sanitarium. Are you familiar with the Mystic Sanitarium at all?
I am.
Yeah. So I visited him there, and he talked about how his tattoo made him a little crazy. He blamed the tattoo for him being there. I haven't heard of that before, and I'm wondering if you can help me to understand how that would drive someone mad.
Come and sit down next to me, little one.
Okay. All right. I sit uncomfortably close to him.
And he welcomes it, and he puts his hand on you. And immediately, his eyes roll into the back of his head, and you just see the whites of his eyes. And his hand glows, and you feel a fey energy surround you. And you just hear him talk, and he goes, the tattoo of the power that you wield is tied to your core. So as you get stronger, it pulls from within and weakens the brain, causing you to eventually go crazy.
Oh, God, it's not me. It's a friend of mine, a family friend.
You
It's awkward.
crackle with the energy.
Oh,
Little one, be careful. And he lets
how
go. He
how
lets
do I
go.
stop?
His eyes come back, and he looks at you. Be very careful.
How do I stop it from happening?
You need to learn how to control.
Okay. How do I do that?
Find others like you.
Okay. All right. All right. Do you know of anybody like me?
Oh, we both do.
We both do. Well, that's nice. Do we know the same people?
Yes. He's been here. He is looking for you.
Who's looking for me? You're not talking about Grassy Ass, are you?
I am.
He's the same as me?
He is.
No.
But he has
Oh.
one goal. To take all the power.
That sounds like good old Grassy Ass. Oh, so he's been here looking for me?
Yes.
That's not good.
He was sent
That's not good.
away.
Oh, you guys sent him away?
Yanilla sent him away.
I think my friends are talking to her. I gotta go and meet this Yanilla.
And all this has taken a little bit of time. Right? And as you say, I've got to go find my friends, and you start to get up. Theron walks in and sees you talking.
Then he's gonna play it off. Yeah, that's a good story. Thanks for helping me find the bathroom, but I really need to catch up with my friends. Hey, there you are, Theron.
And I look at Ninny, I'm like, what are you doing here?
I needed to find the bathroom, and this lovely gentleman helped me, and he was telling me a story. Have you guys already finished with Yanilla?
Make a deception check.
Dang it. To be deception. I whispered it.
What do I have to do to beat deception? Is it perception?
I think it's still insight.
You can do insight. Yeah, your passive wisdom, actually.
There's my
So,
insight.
you know he's full of shit. You do.
So
you know he's lying to you.
So I just look at him and say, because I need to take care of what I need to take care of. I go deal with Kyruss before he gets in trouble. He's flirting again.
Did I miss it?
And I just walk past you, and I walk up to the guy you were talking to, and I don't acknowledge you at all.
Okay. And then he just kind of looks for half a second and then walks out.
Can I help you?
I need help with something. And I just pull up my sleeve and I show him my arm.
Ah, yes. Have a seat.
Okay.
And he does this. He reaches out to you and he touches you. You feel the Fey energy. Ah, you need one more. What do you want and where do you want it?
Okay, out of character, what do I want? I mean,
it's up to you. Any design, it can go anywhere. It's up to you. That's the cool part about this is the designs are up to the wizards. So there are wizards that have taken a theme in regards to what all their tattoos look like. There are other wizards and those with the power that have done just a mishmash of stuff, so they look weird. Warlocks, they're branded by their imps, so they are actually get different brands and designs and stuff like that. Sorcerers, it just depends on which alignment you are to. Some get really scary looking ones with skulls and flames and stuff like that. Others are just tribal symbols and mark. Some of them get spell sigils.
Okay, so what I do is I raise up my pant leg
Mm-hmm.
and I show my calf.
Okay.
And I tell him I want a wolf.
Ah, okay. You've got the time now?
Let's do it.
All right. So he has you lay down on the table that's right there. And he takes a case and he sits it down, opens it up, and he takes there's an ointment there that he takes, and he rubs it on your leg, on the back of your leg, on your calf. And it gets really, really warm. And you remember, it goes back to what you done on your forearm, and it melts all the hair off your leg. And then he takes a rag and he wipes it on your leg. It's just completely, the hair's gone on the back of the leg. And he's like, how do you want your wolf to look?
And I'm going to say, I want a lone white wolf who is searching for something.
Do I get artistic freedom?
Just don't make it hurt.
Done. He puts his hand up on your thigh, and you feel kind of pressure and a really sharp jolt real quick. And he just he pulls it looks like a quill, right? And pulls it out, and he dips it into, and he flips up another thing, and there's a bunch of different colors of ink, and he dips it into the black, and he just says, this will be quick. And just really fast, is moving quickly, just starts outlining everything. You can look back and watch him do it. He's just so fast. His hands were a blur. It's almost like a laser printer, right? It's just cranking things out really fast. And he gets the outline done. He starts coloring it and everything else. And he completes it within 30 minutes. And then he looks up at you and he goes, one last step. And he puts his hand where your tattoo, where it's at on your calf. You hurt. You feel it. It hurts. And you feel the Fey energy pull. And you hear him pray. And he's praying to the god. And if you remember, it's Idis. EDIS, right? And he basically prays that she bestows power upon this so you can grow with her. That you are one of her children. And that you are going to allow, that you're going to follow what she needs to grow stronger upon this plane. And and as he takes his hand away, your wolf glows. It's like this bright blue glow, and then it just is. And you officially have your spell slots for second level.
Nice. I think I'm going to have on my left forearm, we'll say it's an elk skull.
Okay.
So we'll do an elk skull here, and then I'll have the wolf on the left calf.
Cool. You will notate those in your notes section of your character sheet. So, all right, gentlemen. Cabarouche, you can kill the stream.
Oh, I'm doing the overlay, but yeah, okay, cool. I'll stop it.